Okay. I think we're good to go. Hey, Joby, Phil, Brandon, you're not the only one, buddy. I'm doing the same thing at the moment. It's the best thing to do in the current currently. There's not a huge amount moving. Yeah, Captain, that's what happened to me the other day. That's exactly what happened to me the other day. Good morning, Neith. Lisa, did you get access to the Discord, Lisa? Hey, Kalali, Maverick, Yeah, yesterday. Forget yesterday. I'm trading properly today. That was just ridiculous. So, whilst it might have been entertaining, that's not how you trade, guys. That's just Wall Street bets trading. It's YOLO pumps. Whilst the volatility is there, you know there's opportunity, but no, there was no risk management whatsoever yesterday, and I was fortunate it paid off. It could have quite easily gone the other way and blown up the account. Okay, I'll double check that and make sure that the link's the correct one. Just bear with me one moment. Where's my Discord? Okay, just give me a second, Lisa. I'm just updating that link in YouTube to make sure it's still valid. PRST. Okay, let's have a look at it. Yeah, go for your life, guys, while I'm busy doing this. Let's see if that invite works first. Yeah, no, that's fine. That invite works. I've just checked it on. I've just got into a try it again, Lisa. Try it again. So that just got into an incognito browser and put that link in there, and it works. So yeah, you should be fine. It's a bit.ly link. Yeah, Captain, that's what happened to me. So I had my panic button had limit orders, a limit order for a penny. So it was essentially market order, but a marketable order, but a limit order for a penny. And it must have been when I did the software update that it's overwritten it with a market order. So that's what happened to me earlier in the week. And in the hole. WLG? Did you mean WLGS? Yeah, resistance at 330 back in on the 18th, and then I'm looking at 350. There's a resistance, a small resistance at 330 pre-market on the 18th, and then there's 350 post-market on the on the 17th, when it after to run up. Now, if you go back on the daily, you got 340 resistance, 36. So 350 is a key level. They're giving 10 cents either side of 350. There's quite a lot of historical action there. Fuzzy. The only time Man United were good at comebacks was in 1999, and we've never heard the last of it since. So WLGS, so that's IPO from yesterday. Currently at 360. It's at 22%. It did go up huge amounts. It went up like 300%, 500%, whatever it was. It was absolutely nuts, Fuzzy. It was absolutely nuts. I'll probably be editing that. So for you guys on YouTube, I'll probably edit that into a more, put it in the member section as an edited shorter version, so it's not like a couple of hours long, but absolute nuts. Yeah, I mean, I was just looking at PRST, wasn't I? So yeah, if I look at this on the 60-minute, for example, and zoom out. So 60-minute here, we've got 350 resistance, kind of 330 on this spike up, on this swing up, but and it's also support here. So that's why it's important. 330, then it's 350 here. Then if you zoom out even further on the daily, oh, don't worry, I'm kind of zooming in. So zoom out on the daily, and you can start seeing key levels around swing high here, kind of 330, 340. Resistance here again, it's kind of 340. Support 345, so 340 support, then got resistance here at 360. So it's every 10 cents here at the moment on PRST. It's got support resistance for a little while. It's up until it gets up to kind of 380, and then we're looking at whole dollars. So just on the daily, you can see it again, same kind of thing here. 360, 340. So yeah, I'll wait for something that looks more clean. But WLGS, yesterday's IPO, I'll put this on the 5 so you can actually see it. IPO'd with UPower, but sold off, and then it kind of did nothing. So it kind of opened up at $6, which was the same price as UPower, but sold off. So UPower, so let's just go to UPower now. UPower yesterday, this started at $6. moved up to $75. So that's 1,150% gain on the day. Okay, I traded this in stupid fashion. If you didn't see it yesterday, go back and watch the replay, because if nothing, it was entertaining. But I will edit that that stream and for a trade, and maybe get about 15-20 minutes action out of it. But that moved up, let's say, 1,150%. Now, if we go back to what I was just talking about, which was WLGS, that sold off and didn't really do a lot. It's kind of up until this morning. At the commencement of the morning session, it shot up and it got like 300, 400% or whatever it was. Yeah, 400% gain, and then it's just been pulling back ever since. So based on yesterday's closing price, it was a over 100% gain on the IPO price. So it's worth watching. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced that it's going to move back up, but it's certainly worth watching. It was a classic case of how not to trade, is what it was. Go back to PRST. Is it breaking highs? It was breaking highs here. Going back down to the VWAP. I've decided today I'm going to be sensible. Yesterday, I don't know why, I was in the mood. I saw that there was an opportunity and I thought I'm having some of it. Same thing happened with the banks. You remember with the banks on the 13th of March? So Silicon Valley collapsed on the Friday. The following Monday, the volatility in the banks was huge. And I'm like, look, I'm going big, I'm going aggressive, I'm making the best of this while the opportunity's there on these banks. And I ended up like 70,000 down and came back and was like 50,000 up. That's just the way it is, big swings, because I was being so aggressive. So whilst the banks probably weren't as much of a YOLO play as yesterday, it was certainly not good for the half, at least. I think G&T played its role as well there, Alex. I think you're probably right there. It calms your nerves and you kind of cools your inhibitions, you know what I mean? Went up to $75 later. I chased it up to $75. I went in for one last trade. So yesterday I finished on 23,000. I made another 10,000 on it. UCAR. Yeah, so I finished yesterday in total. Where's my calendar? It was 23,846 and 25 cents gross. That's what I finished yesterday on. However, I made 37,000 on United Power in total. So having been 35,000 down, ended up 37,000 up on it. So that's a $70,000 swing on United Power. Well, I actually know a couple, Maxime. It's all about sizing. If you're sizing big enough to get into that hole in the first place, in the time frame that it was, then you're sizing if you can afford the sizing, then you can get out of the hole. But I don't advise. It's not good for your nerves. I don't advise anybody do it though. How much did I make on United Power? 37.1, just over 37,000 in total. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Flip Jug. 99% brown, 100% brown. I think is probably a better analogy. But yeah, it was not the most sensible thing, but it paid off because you know, finished up with 23,000 better off, nearly 23,800. But Pot Pie stole 11,000 off me, so it was a gamble, Greg. It was 100% a gamble. It was an educated gamble, but it was a gamble all the same. It's what the Wall Street Bets crowd would call a YOLO punt. And I don't recommend anybody trade that way. It's not good for your heart. It's not good for your account balance. It's just not good at all. Actually, I was surprised the commissions weren't that bad, Ed. I mean, all told, let me just, I'll tell you exactly how much it actually was. So, all told, it was about $1,700 in fees and charges, which I thought it was going to be a lot more. Yeah, just over $1,700 in fees and charges. I thought it was going to be a hell of a lot more, Ed, but I'm actually not. I'm definitely not. Morning, Mike. What's your excuse, Alistair? I probably could get a different. I need to take some exams actually to get a better rate, but I could probably get a better rate. You're probably right, Flip Jump. There's not a lot moving at the moment, guys. MGRX, did I put that on the watch list? I didn't put that on the watch list because it's sub $2. I called it out because I did call it out because the recent IPO. back in March, IPO in March, and it had a catalyst. So yeah, but it's not something that's on my watch list. They don't flip jug. In terms of commissions, yeah, but you're not taking into account, it's not just the commissions as well. You've got your ECN fees. Granted, SEC and FINRA is like minuscule, but ECN fees work out, because I'm trading a larger size, the ECN fees work out a lot more than the commissions. And I will get stung on ECN fees rather than the commissions. Particularly if I'm removing liquidity, which a lot of the time I am. There's very rarely am I adding liquidity to the market. Most of the time I'm actually taking liquidity from the market, so I get charged ECM fees. Occasionally I might get ECM rebates, but the fees usually I swallow that up anyway. Let's have a look at BCRG. Yeah, this is another recent. So the word of the day today is IPO. So we've got volatility with yesterday's IPOs. We've got a couple more IPOs due to launch today, so we'll keep an eye out for those. Yeah, so we're not getting that kind of continuation. MGRX, WLGS starting to make a move back up. This went up to like nearly $15 overnight. Well, early this morning actually, 1468 it went up to. Getting the grey hairs on my chinny chin chin. No, that's I'll have to break out the old Just for Men. Yeah, so some professional certification to, but with it, if you pass the professional certification, you can get classification as a professional trader, and that can change your status with your broker. So you get more leverage and better trading hours and everything else. Actually, it's not necessary though. That's the thing. If you're trading the high cap stocks, then you might want more leverage and take bigger size in a trend, but it's just not necessary, if truth be known. how did the commissions on my small account, on the small account challenge? It's tough. So when you start with a small account, this is why you got one trade a day is all you need with a small account, because you just be patient, wait for that one stock that's moving, have your goal in mind, get in, take the trade, get to goal, get out, and just leave it at that. Commissions can eat it. When I had a busy day on the small account, commissions would eat into, and they could be as much as like 30-40% of your trading day if you're trying to be active. It's better not to be active and just take one, maybe two trades a day and get to goal and get out. That's with a small account. When you've got money, it's easier to make money. That's always been the rule in business, in finance, on the stock market. It's always been the rule. It will always be the rule. If you've got money, you can make money. It really is the golden rule, is that you need money to make money. Now, trying to grow a small account from virtually nothing, i.e., a couple of $1,000, is difficult on that basis, but it requires patience and being very disciplined. Hey, Virgo. Just grow your account incrementally, and then you'll be surprised how quickly it does grow. If you stay disciplined and stay patient and don't get greedy, you can grow your account incrementally, and then before you know it, you'll end up, after a couple of months, you'll end up with a decent sized account. You can start to scale up, but don't just jump in and go for big size. You slowly scale up in the same manner. Yeah, it's not the reason I've not had that. Showed that earlier, Ed. It's moving up well today. It's already 92.5% up on the day. It's been over 100% up on the day already, and it's below $2. So if it continues to go like this, $2 level 2 is fairly thick. But if it gets over $2, I might be interested in trading it. Again, this is another recent IPO from March. So like I say, the word today is IPO. The new companies are getting a bit of love at the moment. Got this one is the first one to list, I think, today. It's scheduled for $4 start. It'll probably pop up fairly quickly. JYD is the ticker, so that might list like 10 o'clock. We've got 5 minutes to the bell. I started a little bit late today because I'll probably be trading a bit later as well. So the market is green. Market's green. Just barely. Will it stay green? Will we have a recovery from yesterday? That's a good question. Will we recover yesterday's losses? To be fair, it was kind of sideways yesterday from open till close, but it was just down overnight. So will we get back to the highs of? That's pretty sideways for the last couple of days, actually. Yeah, not really done much this month at all on the. It's very sideways. So we opened 411 is what we opened on the 4th of April. We opened at 411 on the SPY. It's currently 412. So it's now 21st. So 2 weeks later, we're at exactly the same place, pretty much. Hey, Luke. Good morning. Good morning to you as well, Neil. Alberto, welcome back. I wouldn't say it's too overly volatile at the moment. The range is kind of 10 cents. The average true range is 10 cents. The spreads are like 2-3 cents, as much as 5 cents actually. So it's not looking too bad. It's pulled all the way back from a high of kind of almost $15. It went up to 14.68 first thing this morning. So unless this gets over to $6, back over $6, so I'm looking at it on the hourly. So look at this on the 60-minute chart, for example. I want to see this get back up over this. I'm not even looking at even the 30-minute next 30-minute candle here. So back over $6, back over the hourly chart. If it gets back over $6, I might be interested. I don't feel, the reason I'm saying that is that's pretty much where the VWAP is, but also that confirmation of the hourly chart. So I'm not feeling confident that this is going to moon or have the kind of volatility we saw with U-Power yesterday. Let's see. So this is one of the top momentum stocks, but we've also got momentum on moving up now at the bell. Yeah, it is moving on low volume. I'm thinking stay away from that today personally. I'm watching it, but it's actually taking off. I'm going to be trading sensibly today, I think. New car back up at it's expensive though now. I think it was expensive yesterday, up at $50-60. Well, don't trade the news there, Yes Factory. I've told you before, don't trade the news, trade the market reaction to the news. It's no, the news ain't gonna... If the market doesn't react, so I mean, I'll have to look. You're talking about this stock. Is it a Ambrox Biopharma? I don't know what kind of bags you're holding, but 55 million shares and nobody's trading it. 55 million investment is what you're saying. 59 million investment and nobody's trading it. So if nobody's trading it, if it genuinely had potential, then other people will be trading it. So nobody trading it. Follow the crowds. So AMAM, there's nobody trading it. 37,000 shares traded. Just not worth wasting your breath on. The spreads here are much better. 450. Bit of a wall there. It's thinning out. 460 into a halt. $469, halt up. Why did I not take that trade? I'm waiting for it to get over the VWAP, that's why. Airbnb. What's going on with Airbnb? Renzo, you want me to take a look at it? Selling off. Airbnb, $114. It's not really doing much. It's not got great volume either. For you know, a relatively high cap. high cap. It's more of a mid cap stock, I would say, Airbnb, but not a lot of volume at the moment. It's below the VWAP. It's down on the day by like 3.5%. I don't know what you saw there. No invest addict. I'm being sensible today. Being very sensible. So US gold was another IPO yesterday. Not really moving, but US gold warrants, which is down here, they're not moving either. So this was down heavy overnight, but I'm not surprised. It was up at, it finished like $44 or something. Closed out at yesterday at 43.18 at the close. So it's down, but has volatility. This might go back up to $50 today. It might not. It might drop back down to 20. So I don't have my crystal ball. I would be more inclined to believe it will go up to 50 than down to 20, but that's just me. And the spreads are like 50 cents at the moment. So the range is $2.50. The spreads are like 50 cents. So So what else is moving right now? I didn't change these scanners over. You're lacking, guys. Why are you not letting me know about the scanners? I'm getting into the music, actually. I like this music. So U-Power halted to the downside. Yeah, which has been Context Logic has been making moves today. It's twice relative volume. It's up 35%. It's up kind of $10. So it's not too bad. I'm not sure why it's moving up though. I'm just looking right now. I can't see any companies. There we go. Context Logic shares are trading higher for the company announced a $50 million buyback program. There you go. That's why it's moving higher. Let me just clear out some of the crap in these filters here. And so we can get rid of all the low volume poppers. There we go. If it's not trading up, then I'm not interested. Get rid of all the ridiculousness. Let's go back to resumption here. Kind of a level resumption. And a pull back, halt down 423, halt up 517. This is a bit volatile. I'm waiting for the break of $5 here. 509 is the halt level now. Can't see a huge amount at $5 on the level 2. Pot pie moving again, is it? I don't like pot pie. It's twice it's taken money off me. I made money on it one day, but not as much as it's taken off me. So I'll take a look at that in a moment. Pot pie. Put it on the other chart here. Yeah, it's not moving great at the moment. But let's see. Looking at 506. 510 is the kind of breakout level for me. RTO halted. Looking at volatility halts. Pie not looking great. I'll look at EYPT on the other chart. 680s. So this pulling back. Wang and Lee group pulling all the way back into a downwards halt. Just be careful. Trading resumed on UCAR. So United Power into it. Is this going? What's the halt level here? 25.93. So we're down here at 26 for the halt level deck. So we're fine there. 31.69. The halt levels are quite wide for this today. Spreads are $1.50 now. So yeah, the range covers it just. $1.50 on the spread, probably too much risk now. Just kind of getting sentimental from yesterday, that's all with that. Probably not worth the risk. But yeah, I'm just waiting for a nice setup. If I can find a nice setup. NGRX is now over $2. I did say if it gets over $2, I'll look at it. It's absolutely flying too. Yeah, Faz. It's all relative though. All relative. Nibiru just sideways. Wish pulling back. DYPT not breaking out the levels I want it to. A bit of a pullback here. We're looking for new high of day now. Otherwise, that's 1 minute devil horns, 2 minute tweezers. What are you guys trading at the moment? Anything? UIPT pulling back. I'm not taking a trade. It's like 15 minutes into the regular session. I've still not taken a trade yet. What's wrong with me? I'm not usually this disciplined. Oh, I'm going to take a bio break instead, I think. Oh, okay, guys. I think we might be breaking out here in a moment. But high of day 228, so 230 is the breakout here. Level 2 quite stacked on this. There's quite a lot on the level 2 here. I'll just leave that there for now. It's a good start. Not where really what I wanted, but 10-cent trail. It's a 13 cent on the average true range. It's probably not there, but 325. So this is a good start on the day. It's a green trade. And the market decides when to stop you out. So, yeah, I kind of expected it. I was looking for it to get up to kind of 250. Maybe I could get a little over 10 cents on it. It didn't. It got rejected at 246. I think it is 246 so far. But we'll see. Watching the level 2 is interesting because you get to see the big orders, and as they start to thin out, you know it's about to break out, and that's when to enter. Anya. Doesn't look like it's got great volume, but let's have a look. Anaya Therapeutics. Not got great volume at all. It is moving up. It's 19% up on the day, but it's just not got the volume. So 11-cent range. What's the spreads like? 5-6 cents. Yeah, just not. It's not clean. It's not got the velocity that I'm looking for. So I will move along. What we're looking for now is new break of high. So it's got up to 246. So now I'm looking for the break of the $0.50. If it doesn't break, what I'm kind of conscious of is the potential for this to devil horns on the higher time frames. So it needs to break the $0.50 and hold it. Now let's have a look at that for you. Yeah, and you can't trade that. That's just unreliable volume. So you got the initial move up, then into a halt, resumption, and it's just unreliable at the moment. So this is $13. It's set. Ever Commerce International, whatever. It's 178,000 shares traded so far. So I would wait for confirmation that you're going to get, you know, any kind of sustained volume to the upside. Because right now this isn't a very pretty chart for trading. I'm cold. Is anyone else cold? Oh my goodness, what just happened on the S&P 500? Any bad news on the S&P 500? SPY, okay. PMI numbers, manufacturing and composite PMI numbers came out at 945. That's why. They don't usually affect the market as much as that. We'll see. So let's have a look at Wish. Now over $10. Maybe I should open the door and get to some warm air. No, it's sunny, but it's still chilly. It's sunny but chilly. Sorry, but I know you thought I might be letting you out, but I'm not. Any news on context logic? Yeah, it's I'll read you verbatim from Benzinga. So context logic are trading higher. After the company announced a 50 million buyback program. There you go. That's why Wish is trading higher. Buyback. 50 million buyback. Well done, Jason. Who was saying what Buru? Buru just absolutely vomited. Had a little bit of volatility at the open. It was below the VWAP. As long as it's below the VWAP, it's not really that much of interest. And then it just vomited. So it's now red on the day. Yeah, look at the daily. It's horrible. I'm not too worried about the daily because I'm not holding it long term. So I'll look at the daily for support and resistance, but I'm not holding it long term. I'll get rid of all these lines here where I was trading it the other day. But yeah, it's just horrible. Looks like we might be breaking highs here. So this is MGRX. Just broke a new high here on iPoint Pharma. iPoint Pharma, no, the volume isn't huge, but a bit more. I prefer more volume on this. MGRX and iPoint Pharma, the two breakouts at the moment. Bed Bath & Beyond volume? Nah, Bed Bath & Beyond's done. It's going to be going to the pinks. This finally broke 250. I did say if it was over 250, I'll need to hold 250 then come back. Oh, that's a little bit of a spike. We like the spikes. I'm being very conservative today, guys. I'm just minding my manners, minding my P's and Q's. That's a little bit too far away, so there we go. That'll do. A 10-cent trailing stop on that one. I'll just let it go. I'm just being a little bit conservative today. Pot pie halted down. Yeah, well, I'm staying away from it today. Now, I want to see this up over 275 before I scale in. Psychological levels. I've realized, someone has pointed that out to me. I hadn't realized whilst I'm trading, I do look for psychological levels when I'm looking at adding. But also 275 was a resistance level there back on the 27th of March. That was the high of the day on the 27th of March. So that's why I want to get over the 275 level before I scale into this. Otherwise, I'll let it stop me out. It retraces. Oh. Nobody asked for your opinion. If I want it, I'll give it to you. There we go. So pull back. First candle made a new low is where I got stopped out, which is kind of apt, given it's like a 12-cent ATR. Okay, so $700. We're slow, steady, slow and steady. Base hits. Not seeing much else moving, guys. EVCM we took a look at. Yeah, that's just not reliable at all. And look at this, it's just the volume is just dead, so probably not worth getting too concerned about. And yeah, I don't like it. Excuse me. Let's go back to Wang and Lee. Volumes died out on Wang and Lee as well. Ah, stop, Fuzzy. You're putting me to shame. You're putting me to shame. Well, I'm actually now 7 days green. So I'm not too far behind, but fair play to you, Fuzzy. 83% win rate. Is that because you've sized down and you've been a bit more conservative with your trading? Good stuff, Alistair. Glad to hear it. Are you over goal yet? Just bide your time. I'm just being very, I'd say, conservative today. Pot pie resumed. Let's have a look at pot pie. Double top? Daniel, where are you getting your double top from? 2 candles in a row does not make a double top, necessarily. Look, let's have a look at pot pie. That just resumed. So it actually gapped up, pulled back down again, and then moved up. This is... It's got volatility today. That's 54. Yeah. Up, down. Gap up, move down. Spreads are probably awful. Yeah, spreads are awful on this at the moment. 30-cent spreads with a 30-cent average true range. It's not worth trading, guys. When you're looking at managing your risk, always look at the average true range. The range of the movement of the stock, the volatility of the stock. If the ATR does not cover, is equal to or less than the actual spreads, the difference between the bid and the ask, don't trade it. The risk is too large. It's just not, I mean, you can swing it, you can invest in it, that's fine, but from an intraday trade, it's just not worth it. The risk is way too large. You're not likely to be profitable doing that. Put it into context is that as soon as you take a position, you're going to be heavily down. You're going to be heavily in the red, and it's going to take, you're going to have to hold that position for a couple of minutes at the very least just to get green. Probably more, 5-10 minutes or whatever. So yeah, there you go, Fuzzy. It's always good to be able to do that. And that's what I'm doing today as well, there, Alistair. Trading Carney, just being a bit more conservative with my trading after yesterday. I mean, I had a really good day yesterday in the end, but not from design. It's more from belligerence, pure belligerence. Than anything else. MGRX is up, it's kind of flat topping up there at 270. I'll come. So iPoint Pharma. I want to see, is there a catalyst on this? Did I look for a catalyst on iPoint Pharma earlier? I can't remember if I did. I'm just cold. I'm not putting fire on. It's just High Point Pharma shares a trading higher after Bird initiated coverage on the stock with an outperform rating. So yeah, analyst ratings and a $33 price target seems to be the order of the day for this one. Does have a 14% short interest, 20 million in the float. So it's not doing too bad. It's doing okay, Melon. We're now flat topping, about to break out. We just did breakout on MGRX. Over $3 now. To hold $3. I don't mind holding this position for a continuation over $3. Yeah, no volume, no trade, MMT. Remember that? Oh, 325 is what we're looking for. Start off with. New high of day. 310s. I can take a look at Tesla for you in a moment. I'll get out of this trade. High Pharma pulling back a little bit from the highs. It's a bit of a pullback as well. And don't mind it consolidating in around $3, give or take, for a move back up. It was a mad turnaround there, Owen. It was poor trading, poor risk management, but the volatility was there and the opportunity was there. It was clear where it was going. It was just trying to time the entries and exits properly, and I wasn't doing that to start off with. Didn't expect it to go. I called it early. I called it for $40. It went up to 75, but I called it for $40. I expected it to go up to $40. And it's okay to do the technical analysis and your trading on things like that, but if you miss time it like I did a couple of times, you can blow up your account. Leaving profits on the table. I went back in made another 10k, Alistair. So I finished on just over 23,000 on UPower yesterday. And got out pretty much at the top. I think it's 70. I don't know, 73 something. I got out at. I'll double check on it in a minute if you want me to. But yeah, I got out at 73 something. Plus change. There's a little flag formation here. In 1 minute. Nice flag on the 2 minute as well. Kind of really liking that 2 minute flag. Early fake out there on the 2 minute, which is why I actually added to the position for a move back up to 320. But we'll see. "15 seconds into this flag, into this candle rather. So we've got 310 resistance right now. It's quite a lot on the old level 2 here, so huge buyer there at 295. We're past that 295 buyer. I'd say my appetite for risk is a lot bigger than a lot of people's. Not endless. I'm not YOLOing again, funny D Paul. I'm not. I'm fine. I did say I was going to be a bit more. What's the word I was looking for? A bit more tranquil, a bit more conservative today, and here I am with a 15,000 share position. So go figure. Hey Farron, good to see you again, buddy. So EYPT breaking highs up at $8. It's just broke over the whole dollar of 8. So it's EYPT breaking highs up there at $8. If you're wondering what that strange grating sound in the background is, it's just my chow-chow snoring. High day 318, we're looking to beat that. 317 on this candle. We're looking to get over 325 is what we're looking for. This is the second pullback since the open, since the move up on the 5 minute. Yeah, get that like count up. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the thumbs up button, guys. Just do me a favour, it really helps. Some volatility on this now. Volatility, the average true range is up at 19 cents now. So a few people trying to take profits up there at 310, 320. So yeah, get that like count up. Tap the screen on TikTok, hit the thumbs up button on YouTube, it really helps. You know you want to do it. Do it now. Don't wait. Do it now. Let me know if you don't know how to hit that thumbs up button on YouTube. Make sure you do. Definitely chose the wrong stock for the breakout. EYPT is up there testing $9. Just broke over $9. While we're fettling around with a $3 stock here. Well, that $6 stock is now a $9 stock. It's a $3 move on the day. EYPT. U-Power halted to the downside again. So that's down at $21, just over $21. So this is not looking anything like as bullish as I wanted it to. Yeah, EYPT. You can see that on the screen there, Dennis. Where am I going to cut off? 66, 266. So if it broke that 275, I was putting a stop in place. And that's what I've done. Oh. No, we've got stopped out. Nearly. What did we do yesterday? Minus 13? Actually, minus 45, but it's halted to the upside at EYPT. And 19. Come back to that. So U-Power halted to the downside, resumes kind of flat. Yeah. Still $1.20, $1.50 on the spreads. Still not covering the 30 cents right now, but it was wide as $1.50 a moment ago. So not worth taking the risk on this one today. If it pulls back down to the VWAP, then I might be interested, but it's looking kind of head and shoulders ish. As is Wish. Wish is also looking very head and shouldersy. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Kind of 985, the key level. Excuse me. This has moved $3 on the day already. Shortable as well. Captain. Well, hopefully, I mean, this is looking like a bit of a gap up to, oh no, it's actually looking a slight gap up, but 10 cents. So this should resume in about a minute's time. So we may as well stick around. Okay, yeah. Hey, Jeannie. Well, after resumption here, we'll give the dog a treat, shall we? Actually, the crotch cam, we'll give a dog a treat while we're waiting for resumption. Here we go. girl. Stand up for it. Good girl. Good girl. $10. Break off. Okay. Chasing momentum, Tony. You should have learned that from yesterday with pot pie. Up to the upside. Let's buy this. Let's do a dip buy for the move back up in the break of $10. Still looking for the break of $10. This spreads are not bad actually either. Nice one, Captain. Good for you, buddy. Over $10. Come on. 10.65 is the halt to the upside, so I'm not too worried about that. Take a little bit off at the top. For a dip buy here. Oh, yeah, cheers. Sorry about that. Nothing wrong with this shirt. Wigan Rugby League, come on. Back over 10. What's the range on this at the moment? 52 cents. 52 cents on the ATR. So that's big, big range. Unfortunate that one, Cedric. This is the halt level from the last start halt, where it halted, so it completely filled that gap. We'll move up. Time and sales, it's not as important as the level 2, I would say. I watch the time and sales, it's more the color. I see the color of the time and sales. I see a lot of red on the time and sales. I know it's selling, but like no. It's the color. So I'm watching the color and the speed. So the speed of the time and sales, it's just confirmation for the volume. I can see the volume profiles. Time and sales kind of underpins that. I watch the level 2. I watch the time and sales. I don't use them for entries and exits. I just use them for confirmation of my wider plan. Right now we're kind of approaching my exit. Absolutely, Alistair. Well, I've got 23k to give back from yesterday. What was it I said yesterday? Go big or go home. Didn't really want to be trading aggressive today, but it looks like I'm going to have to. Bit of slippage there if it hits my stop for $9. Needs to get over the $0.50. The VWAP and 9, the whole dollar is very close though, so I'm just going to VWAP, the 9, the 20 EMA, all around that $9 level. It's a confluence of support there. Confluence of psychological support there. Then of course we've got the level 2. Wish, you know, you've missed you're at the back end of the move now, Puno. Wish was good for up until kind of $10 and 20. You've missed the back end of that move. Sorry, you missed the front end of the move. It's on the back end. You might get a couple of pops. It's below the VWAP now. So I wouldn't go chasing Wish right now. It's like I say, it's the back end of that move. Or it looks to be. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but for me, the volume's died out and it's peaked. Put my stop underneath VWAP and the 20 EMA. Well, you're going long when it's underneath the VWAP, Puno, after it's already made a move. It's brave. Yeah, there is a catalyst on iPoint. Yeah, I love how everybody that yesterday was calling me, telling me how to trade U-Power, and I listened to you and lost $20,000. But you know. I wouldn't say it's the strongest catalyst, but it's analyst rating and a $33 target, $33 price target. Yeah, I think that's the back end of that move as well there, Neath. You're probably right. I'm gonna put the heating on because I'm freezing. Shivering. I'm shivering here. JYD. It's not started trading yet, Roger. It's due today. It's priced at $4 today, but it's not started trading yet. There's three IPOs are. I don't know about that, Daniel. It might go up to 33, but it might be over a few weeks or months before it gets there. It's released for quotation, JYD. It's $4. It's not yet. Which IPO? JYD. You probably, I would say 11 o'clock, maybe 11 o'clock, Calvis. Might be 10:45, but I think 11 o'clock's probably more likely myself. Like I keep saying, I've been wrong before. Getting the breakout this time at 9:50. And we've had a couple this year already. There's usually one a month or something. Trade on one. Probably every 8 weeks or so. Yeah, this looks like it's done. Finding support there at the quarter dollar. I mean, it's dipping underneath it, but kind of 9.25. Needs to bounce on that VWAP. Yeah, it's still it's not over $2 yet though, is it? If it gets over $2, I might look at it. AF. I mean, last year we had a few IPOs that went crazy like that. We've had a couple already this year. I don't recommend trading IPOs. So for a new trader, I don't recommend trading IPOs. I'm keeping that stop there. If you're trading an IPO, it's a lot of it's difficult to judge what direction it's going to trade in. You got wrecked. I made a fortune on the grinder IPO. I think I made about almost 50k on it. So the VWAP is 899 at the moment. So the VWAP. Over this candle's 896. So it's trying to bounce on the VWAP, but we'll see. $4 VWAP, whatever. But I don't like this. It's looking weak to me. So I'll just let it stop me out. There we go. Why AF? Why are you holding bags on an IPO that's unless it was something that it was like yesterday's IPO and you're holding bags on like UK, you're holding bags at $30 and it's at 18. I would never hold something for a losing position for longer than you have to, hoping it's got. Trading on hopium is not a strategy, guys. Cut it. Your equity's tied up. Cut it. You can get that equity back by trading something that moves. But it's not, that logic just doesn't make sense to me. I can't cut it because it's too much of a loss. It's like saying if it's unrealized, it's not real. It's only a loss when I sell. Well, you know, so what if it keeps going down? What if it never comes back? Not only are you losing money, but your equity's tied up, so you can't make that back. You know, I'm 12k down. I went 13k down before I went 45 down yesterday. So let's see. So who was it saying with ASST? So AF. So ASST, it was it was just up there at 197. It's now down at 178. MGRX is that there's a nice interesting pattern on MGRX. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, back over $3 could be interesting. Probably not going to trade it. I think I might just lock it up and take the L today. I should have done that yesterday. Yeah, well, you reached a high of 201, Daniel. And now it's down at 180s. So it's below what I like to trade. I can't trade that, it's just not. This went up to over $36 earlier today, but there's no volume on it. Same with the warrants. How did it finish? How did the day finish yesterday, Dan? 23,000. Oh, just shy of 24. 23,800. Yeah, Luke, absolutely. You get more reliable moves. That's the thing, Luke. Now I've just got a neck creak. I've got a stiff neck. Not been sleeping well. Need a good massage. What I need. Oh my goodness. There we go. JYD is live. That was 10:45. Who called 10:45? Whoever called 10:45? Can you let me have the lotto numbers for tonight? Well, that's JYD. It's halted to the upside straight away. It went from 528. The $4 price. It's now looking at resuming at $7. So fair play. Nice halt. This was a halted at 10:45. Probably be a 15-minute halt. I'll come back to that in a few minutes. Let's see. There's a lot of red today across the board. The S&P 500 is very red as well. So SPY down at 410s again. Still very sideways this month. I mean, like I said, on the 4th we were at 411. So look at this on the daily. Here. This it's not really gone anywhere for the whole month. We're still trading. I drew this a couple of weeks ago, I think it was, me. Last week it might have been. I drew this upwards channel, and it was still trading within this upwards channel. So not to worry. That was weird. Okay. Let's have a quick look at that, shall we? Let's have a look at the details on this. So it is twice as many. No, it's actually it's half the amount of shares as this is Jade Global Logistics, looking to raise 5 million via IPO of 1.25 million shares at $4. So they're looking at 1.25 million, whereas yesterday it was 2.4 million on UCAP. So UPower yesterday needed to trade 2.4 million shares. No, it's still downtrending, Faz. Wish is still downtrending. It's had a couple of green candles, but it's still downwards trending. It's underneath the VWAP. This should, if it's a 5-minute halt, this should resume in the next couple of seconds. Looks like it's a 10-minute halt, probably a 15. I would imagine. Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right, .net. Big green candle, absolutely. It's not even a candle, there's no wicks on it, so it's just a big green block. There's quite a lot of shares traded in the first candle though, in comparison to yesterday. I think that's what you were referring to, wasn't it? First minute, yeah. I wouldn't just wait for the action. Wait for the action. Exactly. Sit on the sidelines and watch it, because you've got you might get right now. This is looking at like a gap up, significant gap up, but then it might just pull back and sell off for the rest of the day. You don't know. I'm on 2,000 likes. I was on 2,000 likes an hour ago. Come on, guys. Just periodically tap that screen. I'm getting me up to 5,000 likes. I mean, what's the point of me doing these longer streams if you're not going to hit the thumbs up button or appreciate it? That's all I'm asking, guys. Just to show some appreciation, show some love. Show some love. If you're watching on TikTok, hit the screen. Show some love. There's 2,000 likes when I fed the dog her treat an hour ago. So let's get that like count up to 5,000 likes. Yeah, she had a treat an hour ago, crypto trader, and that's what I'm saying is that the like count hasn't moved. You guys are doing me dirty. You're not showing any appreciation whatsoever. So come on, guys. How to add likes to TikTok? Just tap your screen. You'll see loads of little hearts fluttering about. It's very pretty. Just the more you tap the screen, the more hearts I get. So the more hearts I get, that every heart is a like. So yeah, just keep tapping your screen. Periodically, every 10 minutes, just give it 5 or 10 taps, and you'll be fine. And if you've not pressed that thumbs up button on YouTube yet, seriously, guys, what are you waiting for? The reason this is halted is because you've not pressed that. Everybody that's pressed that thumbs up button is annoyed at you because you've not pressed that thumbs up button. This stock is halted because you've not waiting for you to press that thumbs up button. Go press that thumbs up button so we can have this stock on halt. Come on, do it. Do it now. There you go, 5,000 likes. The dog's asleep, so I'll feed her when she wakes up. Right. Yeah, so we may as well wait around. It's only a minute. We'll wait around. There's nothing else moving. There's nothing else pumping. What else have we got? price. There's nothing else seems to be going live at the moment, but we might get some more pricing later. This looks like a $7 resumption moment. Oh, don't worry, I will do. I will do. So this is a 10-minute halt. It will resume in 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 55 and 22 seconds. Give or take. You all know, you want to just hit that thumbs up button. So we should get a resumption anytime right now. There's the resumption. Did I get filled? Yeah. That was quick. Let's see what happens there. Okay, let's feed the pooch. Sorry guys, crop cam coming. I don't even need to call it. She knows when. Come over here where they can see you. See where they can see you. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Oops. 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 I'll get you another one because I was tormenting you and that's not fair, is it? There you go. JYD. They didn't. No, it's pure speculation. This is not how you trade. Do I comb her here? Do I comb her hair? Yes. No, I didn't mark it in. I put a limit order in as it resumed, and as it started to move up, I put a limit order in, but it was already at the top level. The spreads are already up there at 710. Now it's looking like it will resume about $9. Might be judging this completely wrong. I've got $10 on the level 2. I've got nothing on the level 1, but I've got $10 on the level 2. So I'm thinking maybe a $9 resumption. Let's see. There you go. What time did that hold? 55. We're at 58. Okay. I need to do some more. I definitely need to do some more videos for you guys. Where are you away on your travels when you move house? Dumaguete. It's looking like Dumaguete to start off with, maybe Zamboanguita, but we'll probably end up settling in Spain. It looks like that's on the card, but maybe not straight away. Right, we've got about a minute left for the 5-minute halt. This could gap down. This could go terribly. It's unlikely to go terribly, but it could go terribly. I mean, the worst case scenarios, it could go to zero, but where am I living? Some people on the internet asking where I'm living. That's a bit of a red flag, isn't it? Stalkers. I'm in Ireland, Eric. Yeah, I've got a mixture. I said $9, probably a $9 resumption. Just going to market order. I'll just put some market orders, I think. Where do I live, Black Eagle? Yeah. Well, this ain't resuming right now, so maybe I can take a quick bio break while it's halted. You guys watch these this pretty green color on the screen. You can watch. You can trade for me if it resumes. If you've got a small account, now's the time to look at this rather than later, because there's no leverage on this again. It should at 11:05. We've got 2 minutes. Yeah, so now we're getting kind of 850 as the halt level, as the resumption level. There's nobody really trading. I mean, the timing sales isn't moving. You can see that. Who's getting to trade it when it's halted? Some dark pools. Yeah, you get trade off exchange trading still goes on when it's halted. But what you won't get is, because it's the exchange that halts, so you won't get any trading during the halt on exchange. But there's nothing stopping dark pools and other off exchange houses trading it. But the likelihood is there's not going to be much trading in dark pools either, because it's an IPO. Who's got shares to trade it? You have to buy them to trade them. There'll be that once it was released for quotation, before it went live, there would have been some brokerages would have got kind of first action. That's why sometimes it's listed at $4, but then it starts at like in this case, it started at 526, but the actual IPO price was $4. So you get the off exchange trading to start off with, and a lot of brokerages will be buying shares so that they can serve the customers in advance of the IPO going live. Okay, so we've got about 40 seconds. If you've got an order at 9, it's not up there yet. It's currently at 710. $850, nice. Yeah, that's what I've got. That's what I've got. 850, 850, 850-ish. Fourth halt is usually the doozy, gaps down. Well, I thought it must be a 15-minute halt. Okay, I'll keep it on there because yesterday we had some weird time shifts. Trading expected to resume at 11 o'clock, it says on Benzinga, but that was 7 minutes ago. So $710 to 7. Yeah, that's the difference between what the bid and the ask are. But what you might get filled on the ask, but the actual sale will go through at whatever the national best average price is. So it might be give or take a little bit of tolerance on that. So right now. We're looking at 850 on the level 2. So the fact that we're not actually getting any data, it's a longer halt. No, they very rarely give any kind of resumption times on the NASDAQ site, from my experience. There's usually a halt code, and the halt code will tell you how long it is. I'm looking at $9 resumption. I'm looking at a $9 resumption right now. $100. 99,000. 100,000 waiting at 890. Won't know until it resumes, Jack. I'm thinking it's probably going to resume around $9. Could be wrong. I was hoping that volatility halt yesterday, when it showed $65 on the resumption, I was like, resume now, resume now. Unrealized there was what was about 150 grand up or something. Exactly, Rex. Who knew? Who knew? Now look, it's entertaining. Nothing else. Worst case scenario here is I lose 16,000. So I can. If it got delisted, I'm in for what, 16,000 or something like that. It's not. I can't get into the depth that I had yesterday based on the current position. I wanted to add to the position. I did say 9,000. What price is the unrealized P&L based on? It's based on the bid. Based on the active bid. So this is looking like another gap up, maybe. Do you know what, Brandon? That's a very good question. I don't know. Imagine the probably in the entire history of the stock exchange, there probably has. There's been an IPO listed and then it got halted the same day pending an investigation. How did you by pressing buy? You when it's a volatile stock like this, you press buy and you buy market order trade on one. That's the best thing to do. And if you'll get filled. Yeah, I've got right now 980 on the on this, so a small gap up. So this should be, I would imagine this is a shorter halt than the last one. But we'll see. Let me just go back to UCAR. I want to see the yesterday's action. Start off with. So we had first halted at 91, gap up $5, $9 to $14. Right, it was the first one was a $5 gap up, then that halted at $15.50 and resumed at $3. Then a level. So right, okay. Still, I'm just looking at the action from yesterday to see if there's any kind of similarities. There's no guarantees, but we'll see. Nice one, Captain. That's a fantastic trade. That's a fantastic trade. Yeah, it was impossible to short as well. It wasn't impossible to short, it was expensive to short. It could have been worthwhile. Up at $75, locating shares and shorting it would have been worthwhile. Look at it, down at 17. And that's another reason why I don't like shorting it, because if something goes to zero, the most you can make on your position is 100%. If you short something, but you can lose infinite amounts, theoretically lose infinite amounts, no matter how big your equity position is, you could lose it all. You could blow up your account going short if it continues to move up, but you can only ever get 100% gain, maximum. That's if it goes to zero. And the chances of going to zero are minuscule at best. So with going long, you can get 150, 200, 300, 500. Like yesterday, U-Power went up over 1,000%, over 1,100%. So if you'd gone in all of your equity position at the right time, you could have made 1,000% on your equity position. Yes, I have. Yes, I have, Calvis. I've got a Dash Trader subscription for Interactive, and I don't. The thing is, when you're long-term investments, you don't need a platform, a day trading platform like this, because you can just buy and sell as you go in on the web interface, and it's fine. So you can just buy and sell. But yes, I have it. I have Interactive linked to Dash Trader. Yeah. I'm still cold. I've got the heating on. I think I might be. Have I got a fever or something? I do actually. My goodness, no wonder. I must be coming down with something. I'll probably spend the entire weekend convalescing. I'm looking at a $11, $12 resumption here. I'm not even wearing my watch today. So 11:10. It should resume at 11:20. Yeah, no, TWS. It's okay. It's not bad. MT5 is bad. MetaTrader is horrible. That's my opinion. Don't come after me, MetaTrader guys, but MetaTrader is horrible. But TWS isn't bad. It's better than much better than MetaTrader. It's one of the better platforms, proprietary platforms that are out there. It's not on a par with the Dash Trader or Sterling Trader or TC2000 or Lightspeed or anything like that. But it's certainly one of the better proprietary platforms. I'm looking at a 1244 resumption. iNet, so this is iNet. It's just another version of the level 2, but it's what it's doing. It's not giving you the order levels. It's just giving you the levels as opposed to the actual orders. The montage is a better one to be watching, but you get more levels in the iNet. You pretty much get all the levels with the iNet. You've got 10:30. No, I've got 12:44. I've got $11 on the bid and $17 on the ask on the level 2, but I've got $12.44 on the level 1. Yeah, I think I'm coming down with something. Either way, it's going to be an additional another $3, another couple of dollars up there, $2-3. Where was that CC when HKD did it went to the moon? It did halt, but most of the gains on HKD came after hours, so it mooned up after hours. Just gonna leave that there. $9.90 halt level. I've got false halts. How many false halts have there been then? Another false halt. This probably will gap down. One, two, three. The fourth one's usually a gap down. So there's another halt. There we go. We're having fun. Are we having fun yet, kids? Amazon up at 106. There's no real decent earnings today either. Just putting that out there. There's no real decent earnings this morning. There's no earnings this afternoon that I can off the top of my head. I'm just waiting to see if we get any other IPOs get listed. Didn't want to sell at the halt. The halt down. I was actually looking potentially at adding to the position, and I got my order just got rejected because I pressed to sell when it was already it was entering the halt, so my order got rejected. I was looking to add to the position for the halt up, but I'm thinking, yeah, you know what, that's probably a good thing, because the fourth halt usually is a gap down. Volatility is what we dream for, Daniel. We want volatility. We want volatile moves. Now let's go back to UCAR yesterday. Look at this. We've got halt up. We've got on resumption, on trading, halt up, gap up, halt up, gap up, halt up. Next one, the pullback. You've got a down wick before the halt up. Let's have a look at what the UCAR did yesterday and see the comparison. So we had the halt up, small gap, but this one pull back, gap up, halt up, and another into another halt. So let's see if this is a big gap up into another halt, then the gap down. So maybe I will take profit on this one ahead of a big gap down, if it gaps up. So very similar. The fourth candle had a big down wick before it gapped up again. So let's just see if the same's true this time round. And then it gapped up again. So let's have a look at JYDs right now. It's the fourth candles has the big gap, big wick, the down wick. But right now we're looking at a $10 resumption, which is sideways. We'll see. Right, so that's 2704, 1127.04. Remution on JYD? I'm not sure. I don't even know what remution means there, Daniel. Is that a new resumption? Okay. Remution? I thought that was speaking a new language. I'm looking at a $10 resumption here. $11 halt level was above over 10. $9 and $11 are the two halt levels. Spreads are 20 cents. I've got a 50 cents trailing stop in place now. On this. Halt level 1079. 883 to 1079. 883 to the downside, 1079 to the upside. So I will get stopped out if this goes. There you go. I'll take that. I'll wait now. Wait for a new higher day. Current high of day, $10. It's not getting over $10 so far. There's the halt level to the downside. Microcap, well, they're trying to do 1.25 million shares. So they've already traded 1.4. It's 1.25 million IPO. Yesterday's IPO on U-Power was 2.4 million. So that's halted again. So go back to U-Power. Yesterday, how many shares did it trade? 3.5 million shares volume across the whole day, but it was a 2.4 million IPO. And it's actually traded 1.9 million today already as well. So in total, I'd say they should be able to announce the closing of that IPO at some stage today on U-Power. But JYD, already today they've done 1.4 million. It's only 1.25 IPO, so it's a small cap, low float, small cap stock. So I made 6k back on that. Probably could have been a bit more aggressive, but after yesterday's debacle, I didn't want to do that. So that, yeah. Seven gap down, 760 resumption. See what happens. Is there anything else moving? Is anybody else looking at the rest of the market aside from these IPOs? And I did call out this morning in the Discord. In fact, I'll have a look at what time I called it out. I said the name of the day today, the word of the day today is IPO. Okay, so today's watch list starts with the word IPO. That was at 11:44 my time, so that would have been what, 6:45 a.m. market time. I was calling out the word of the IPO, and that was including this one. We've got WACT hasn't been priced. But we'll see. What else? Has anybody been watching the rest of the market? Because I know I haven't, whilst this IPO has been trading. Has there been anything moving? MGRX, it's just not since we traded it earlier. I don't think there's anything else looking buoyant since we were trading, since we started trading, since this went live at 10:45. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Don't get distracted by one thing if it's not paying off. I mean, this moved up. I got nice payoff from it, but I'm still 6,000 in the red. Yeah, Kim, I'm not sure about that. It's going to gap down below the VWAP. It's going to gap down below $8. So I've got a 760 resumption, which is quite a big gap down. But you might get a bounce on that resumption. You might get a green candle on the back of that. So that's what I'm looking for. There's not much popping at all, is the factory? PRST. XBI, higher cap stock, moving up, low volume. Yeah, PRST is up at 350-ish. 30% up on the day. Wish is, that's definitely done. Most of these numbers are done now, so that resumed trading paused at 11:30, so we should get 11:35. It was 11:30 and 20 seconds, so it should happen any time now. Get resumption. Another 10-minute halt. Looks like. That's what happens when you're on the phone there, Tim. I'm terrible for that. It looks like this is another 10-minute halt. Let's have a look at XBI. It's just breaking highs. Up there. So this is an ETF. This is a big ETF. This is an ETF. Yeah, nobody's trading this now at $9. Died a bit of a death at $9. Kind of finding its happy ground now. FMV. Anything else that you want to look at? If there's anything else you want me to take a look at, I'm happy to do that. I need to take the dog for a walk, actually. She'll be crossing the line. She's asleep at the moment, so I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good at the moment. $11:40 and 20 seconds. Yeah, it should be. That should be. I mean, Benzinga's telling me 11:35, so who am I to argue with them when it's 11:37? Go figure. In the signals section. It doesn't tell you the halt resume level, it just tells you the times. Tells when it's halted and when it's expected to resume. You get the halt levels on your montage. I mean, you can actually see them if you've not got can't see the montage. Just look at the bid in the ask in the P&L section here, and you can see that I'm looking at a 760 resumption. Is what it's looking like. If I've got it in the positions window, you can see the resumption level there. And you know it's halted because the bid and the ask are the same. All right, we should get in about 30 seconds. If it's a 10-minute halt, which I think it is, we should get a resumption in about 30 seconds. There you go. Halt down 720, halt up 880. It's a gap to fill now to the upside. I'm not even getting filled here. I just went straight past me. Use a market order instead. Right, let's see. Can we get a nice gap up and a move up now? You might have got it. Yeah, I know you're waiting for your little walk, but tried to use a limit order there, couldn't get filled. Had to go in with a market order. I did use a market order. That's what I had to do, Willy Wonka. The limit order wouldn't fill, so I had to use a market order. I don't use market orders all the time because they don't work outside of regular market hours. That's the bottom line. So I do have on my hot buttons. I do have quite a lot of tolerance on my hot buttons, so they're usually marketable orders. I think I've got about 10. I think it's plus or minus 10 cents either which way. Amazon breaking highs. Bang dang. Breaking highs. Okay, so Yellen's talking. Treasury Secretary Yellen's talking, and the SPY seems to be making a bit of a recovery on the back of that, by the looks of it. Trying to allay some kind of fees. I want to see this over $10 is what I want to see this. Retest highs. Right now it's looking like a 10 cent resumption. That doesn't add up. Oh yeah, it does. It does. My math is dyslexia. Shopify. Let's have a look at Shopify. This should resume at 46 or 50, 51. Probably 51, but we'll come back at 46. Shopify very sideways. Choppy Shopify. Nice double bottom there, but it just didn't break out. So choppy Shopify. That's terrible. All the things I was watching earlier, pretty much all had the same pattern. The move up, sell off, still holding some of its gains underneath the VWAP sideways consolidation. Move up, sell off. We'll see. There's a life hack with time and sales. Just take a glance at the last order filled, then you know the exact time to the second. Huh? Ah, yeah, very good point. No, I actually got that on the I've got that on the montage. I don't know what you're talking about. I've got the pause level on the montage. It doesn't have to look at the time and sales. Pause time. It's even got the pause yeah, I've even got it in Benzinga. It tells me exactly as well. Expected 46.23, but it's 5 minutes. So we're talking 30 seconds from now. You've not got any info on the halt there, Eric, on TOS. It is TOS. It's TOS. Right, hang on a minute. I know who that is. It's the dog. But we're just about to resume here, and they can wait. Yeah, I'll get that in a minute when they can wait. They can call me. Locking in a little bit. Yeah, it's wait your turn. I'm busy. Somebody dropping a dog over to me to babysit and they're distracting me. Let's see this up over. Right. I'm at $9. Don't mind that. This halts. I'll go and collect the dog. No false halt. Okay, come on. Give me some inclination. Which way are you going? Do I buy the dip here, or is it coming back all the way down? What's the halt level? 97. I'll take it all the way up there. 9.50 and above. I want to see it up at $10. The spreads are just not allowing me to get a nice fill. 50-cent spreads now. Well, let's take the bid with you. Minute 9. What's the halt level? $8. 9.74. $8 up. $8 down. Well, $7.97 down. 9.74 up. I'm just struggling a little bit to find an exit here. Give me a second. Yeah, I know. Let's see if that helps. Back up to $9 and let me get out. Take the bid with you. It's up to $9. You need to take the bid with you. Yeah. Volume's dying out as well here. $40 will be great, absolutely. I'll take $40 on this. $10 is what I'll take. $9 at this rate. This might come all the way back down, and I'm in for 10,000 shares here. Range, there isn't one at the moment. Hey, Lindsay. Good to see you, buddy. Is this gonna halt? That's halted. And small gap down. Might look for a dip buy on resumption. Just bear with me one moment. I'll go and collect the other dog. Come on, let's go and collect Bowser. That's no problem, Tom. I'm in the middle of a trade, so. Okay.
Anyway, great. I think you're good.
Okay, well, thanks for bringing it over, and I'll see you next time. See you again.
Great. Bye-bye.
Neither of you. I've got a book. Cheers.
Bye.
Ah, I've got multiple chows. I've got a chow party. I've got a chow party. Bowser's in the house, absolutely, Jack. I'll open the door so you can both practically dance on the balcony while I'm trade. In relatively speaking, I wouldn't say it's been very low volume, and we're still getting like 70, 80,000 shares a minute. It's just it's died off from the high volume that we had earlier, where it was like 300, 400,000 shares a minute. But we'll see what happens. No point in having the heater on if I've got the window the door open. Right, 55. Hey, Miami Rocks. If this doesn't bounce on resumption, I'm just going to knock it on the head. Everything else is just kind of doing nothing. I mean, it's everything that popped up earlier, fine, but there's nothing doing at all. Lift, maybe. Lift breaking highs, LYFT. The Uber equivalent. Calm down, you two. Good Lord. Maybe we'll get a resumption here. What am I at? 883? What the bloody hell happened there? Six is the magic number, it seems, today. Apparently, if you go to the exchange website, there's codes for each halt which should tell you, but more often than not, it's just you're just guessing. They decide how long to do it for. This one 55. Oh, this is another 10-minute. It's another 10-minute halt. Yeah, I've got 710. I've got 711 on the level 1 is what I've got for a resumption here. It's pretty much where I got in the first instance. First entry on this was about bloody Mr. Whippy, go away. Yeah, my first entry was 711. There you go, Mr. Whippy. Who wants an ice cream? Ice cream! Does anybody remember the Eddie Murphy one? I can't remember which one it was. The Eddie Murphy stand-up. It's like, you got no ice cream, you haven't got one. 99 time. Well, 69, but let's not go there. That's the one, Eddie Murphy's Raw. I don't remember whether it was Raw or Delirious, back when he was funny. He's not been funny since Donkey. The clumps weren't great. So Eddie Murphy's just kind of not relevant anymore. trying to find some kind of technical indicator on this, and like nothing's fitting just yet. Oh, 21, 821. His early stuff was good, but he's not done anything decent since after Shrek, in my opinion. What was it? Doolittle movies were a lot of rubbish. Robert Downey Jr. was better. I was looking for a bounce, and you're not bouncing high enough. I wanted to bounce into a halt. Come on. Get over that VWAP. Back over the VWAP, and we'll all be happy. All will be good. VWAP 44, I'm entry 44. Halt level 46, so that's okay. No. Not playing ball. Coming to America, it was called in everywhere else. Prince in America, Prince in New York. Well, Coming to America, wasn't it? Looking for a break of the VWAP. Arsenio Hall, not Adonis Hall, it was Arsenio. Coming to America was great when the barbershop, they were doing the, they played, between them they played the whole barbershop people. Oh, so that was a good scene. Looks like we're done here. No volume to drive it up over the VWAP. Just need a break of the VWAP. Come on. Somebody give the market a kick. Back over $8, I might be happy. There's 8.10. Spreads of 40 cents. That's the problem here. If it gets up to the VWAP, I'm still Still a little bit of a hole because of the spreads. Yeah, it certainly is. Horrible time to be trading is lunchtime East Coast. Well, new highs. First candle makes a new high. Let's get in. This 5-minute candle makes a new high. That's what we're looking for. So 825-ish. So 821. So 825 should be okay. 815 on the ask. No, God, no, that's going to be crap. Beverly Hills top 3 was crap. 1 and 2 were okay. Number 3 was a load of tosh. Didn't even have Judge Reinhold in it. Spreads are like 30, 40 cents. Need wider, need narrower spreads and a bit of a bullish push. Come on. 3 green candles in a row. Struggling to get over $8 on the bid. Yeah, I enjoyed The Mandalorian, the finale. It gave me Flash Gordon vibes. When all the Mandalorians are in the sky dive bombing, then it gave me Flash Gordon vibes from the 70s. I don't know if you remember the Flash Gordon movie. Brian Blessed. It was a triple X-rated parody of Flash Gordon. I think the female counterpart was Dale Hardon. Remember that? And Hans Jerkoff was the scientist. Trust me to remember that. Minge the Merciless was the baddie in the X-rated parody. Flesh Garden is what it was called. I'm trying to think what it was. Not Flash Garden, Flesh Garden. I'm just not getting the volume here. I'm going to start scaling it. Well, I was wrong on this one. I thought we were going to get at least $15 on this. Didn't get over 10. Oh, $7.50. The TV show reruns. They've been doing the reruns for years. The black and white ones are the added, it's strictly added colour at the later date ones. Somebody like me trying to unload 6,000 shares there at $7.92. Is there anything else moving while I'm stuck in this? NGRX trying to go, it's back over 250. $0.69 ATR, average true range, or 70 cents ATR. So what am I down at the moment? 844, 44.60. Yeah, 80 cents. So I'm about right. Well, it's a big week for earnings. Big week for earnings. Absolutely. Well, I'm going to take the dog for a walk, I think. Ooh, it's cold. Yeah, I did say take the dog for a walk. I've got two of you as well. So, give me half an hour, guys. I'll be back in about half an hour. I'll take the dog for a walk and we'll see what transpires. Okay, guys, this has just died a death in terms of volume and liquidity and everything else. We'll see what, if anything transpires. It looks like it's going to be one of those red days that there's just not enough volatility at the moment, but we'll see. Okay, guys, I'm going to take the dog for a walk and come back a little bit later.